no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
What's up, WNBA sports fans? It's your boy Hova. What's good? Here with a Saturday edition from Brothas N Bets. We got one game on the docket. The Sky at the Wings. Am I crazy today? Sky 8-2 in their last 10. Wings 5-5. The Sky are very, very hot. They're the defending champions. They're the darlings of the league. What's wrong with you, Hova? That seems to be the consensus. So we're going to get into that game. Before we get into that game, let's go ahead and talk about what happened last night. It was a good night for us. I needed that bounce back, and I told you guys, I was like, yo, I have to go 2-0. I started out, as you guys know, 4-0. Ended up losing 4 in a row, so I had to bounce back. And now after the break, I'm 6-4. So let's talk about the two games last night. All right, we had the Lynx. I took the Lynx money line. They traveled to Indiana to play the Fever, and the Sun went to Atlanta to play the Dream. And hey, look, 2-0 yesterday. So these were really two good plays for us. I'm glad the Lynx finally ended up getting it together in the second half. It was kind of looking iffy in the first half. I thought they really did a good job of adjusting the coaching. They saw Atlanta because look, we all knew going in that they had tired legs. And Indiana actually tried to take advantage of that. If you saw, they added some full court pressure. And they forced him into some turnovers. When they were hounding Mariah Jefferson. Towards the end of the game, Lord, she was turning the ball over. I was like, please get the ball out of her hand and either get it in Kayla's hand or Bob's hand. But the adjustments that they made were like really, really good. What they ended up doing, I don't know if y'all recognized it. Aerial Powers really didn't play in the second half. They went big. I talked about this yesterday. That was the reason I was taking the Lynx, was because the difference in size on the inside, and that's exactly what they ended up doing in the second half, and that's how they were able to break the game open. They had Sylvia Files and Jessica Shepard on the court at the same time. Man, Jessica Shepard looked really. Sylvia Files, she's a legend, so I don't even need to speak about her. She always looks good. Jessica Shepard looked really good yesterday. One of the things that stood out to me was her versatility. So when they put her on the floor, yes, you do have two bigs, but she can actually defend on the perimeter, and she can defend inside, and she can play on the perimeter. I was like, wow, she ended up having 5 assists too. So I think that's an added plus. I was very, very impressed with the adjustments that they made, and it was a really good game to watch. Man, Kayla McBuckets, 28 points, like she went ham. I mean, ham. I was like, dang, and she was the one really that kind of started everything, the comeback. Because y'all know, I think they were down by like 10. And then, man, Kayla started hitting her jump shots and taking it to the rack. And she was doing she played really well off the ball too. She backdoored the Dream like several times and just got some easy buckets. So all in all, I was really pleased with that game. They were able to overcome some adversity in the first half, and they ended up winning by 10 points. Jessica had 11, 5, and 3. Bridget Carlton, she came in and played solid minutes. Oh, Achanwa. Let me not end, because I actually gave her a shout out on Twitter. Natalie Achanwa really, really, really made a big difference with her size and her defense in the middle, and with the switches. Like, she really made a difference because she allowed them to give Sylvia Fowles some rest, and they still really didn't miss a beat defensively. Okay, so they would have Fowles and Shepherd in there, and then when Fowles got, they would give her break. Shepherd would still stay in, but Natalie would come in, and she would still hold it down. So she did a real good job. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Rachel Banham, man, like, she's another one. Like, I was at the end of the game. Sometimes they had her and Mariah Jefferson on the court at the same time. And like, Mariah was just like kind of antsy at the end, like, oh, turn the ball over and stuff. And when Banham I was like, just please get the ball to Kayla or get the ball to Banham. Because, like, she's under control. She's calm. She's composed out there. I mean, she can play. She can play. And I thought Dantas, the limited time she was in there, I thought she did well defensively and on the boards. So all in all, I was pleased about that game. What's up, Crypto? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it today. All in all, I was really pleased with their performance. Just the fact that they were able to come off a back-to-back and do that, it just shows a lot of grit and determination. 3 games in 4 nights. So shout out to the Lynx. That was a really, really solid victory for them. Moving on. I don't really even need to talk about the Suns. So we can just, I'll leave that up to y'all. If there's anybody in the comment section, in the chat, that want to have anything to say, or if you have anything to say about the Lynx game and the Sun game, go ahead and speak. While you're doing that, I'm gonna make sure the injury report is up to date. Let me go ahead and check. See, sometimes these ESPN injury reports, like, I need to go to RotoWire, because I don't like seeing stuff and then y'all look up, and because right now it's saying Satu, she's probably gonna be out. So it says she's doubtful, and it's looking like Courtney's supposed to be out, but let me try something else real quick, guys, just to make sure. While I'm doing that, here's the line. For those of you who didn't know, it's -4.5 for the Sky at the Wings, over under 169. What's up, G Martinez? Sabale still doubtful. Okay. And the thing about that is she hasn't really played a lot anyway. So, like, when I make my decision, I make my decision based upon her not being there. Oh yeah, yeah, Crypto. Like I said yesterday on the show, I was like, man, ain't no way. I like Ron Howard out. Like, even if Ron Howard was there, they still would have probably got pieced up. But it's like the lead. I don't even know what. To be honest with you, I don't know if Vegas had an intern make that line. I don't know what was going on. But like, I saw that clearly. Like that, like 7.5 without your leading scorer. Nah, that right there was very, very easy. I ain't gonna even cap. That was very, very easy. All right, so Sabale is still doubtful. Vandersloot looking like she's not gonna play. Well, I gotta go to Let me go to RotoWire. Because that's where ESPN actually get theirs from, I believe, is RotoWire. Okay, Courtney Vandersloot is out. Satu Sabale, like Martinez said, is doubtful. Okay, so that's where we are right now. All right, so we good with the injury report. Let's go ahead and let me go to the comment section real quick. Let's go ahead and get into the game. It's what y'all been waiting for. So let's go ahead and get into the game. All right, so check it out. Look, the Sky, they're looking for their 4th consecutive victory, and look, they're 8-2 in their last 10. I believe they're 18-6. Let me make sure that I gave y'all the right info, but I believe that they're 18-6. The Sky, they've been on it. You know, Copper, she's their leading scorer. Of course, we know what CP brings to the table. Vandersloot, she's their leader in assists. So that's definitely gonna hurt. You know, in my opinion. You know, because sometimes, you know, that floor general makes a difference. You know. But anyway, with that being said, Dallas, they're looking for their 2nd consecutive victory. We saw what they did with Minnesota. They almost squandered that lead. They had a 20-point lead in the first half, but they ended up pulling it out. Ugabawale, that woman, 32 points. Woo, Lord, boy, she can score the ball. And of course, Kayla, she did her thing on the boards. Dallas, they're averaging 81 points a game in the Sky. So that's the line right there. The Sky are averaging 86, and Dallas is averaging 81. But the Sky defensively have played really, really solid this year. They're only giving up 79. So the Sky 18-6, Dallas 11-13. Dallas is actually still fighting. They're in the number 7 slot, actually. So, you know, and we talked about this. They really can't afford. What's up, one and done? Yeah, it does look tasty to me, man. I stayed up. I said, you know what? I said, F it. I'm not dealing with no points. I ain't doing. Hey, sometimes you gotta let you know what drop. And I was like, hey, I'm taking them straight money line. Like facts, for real. But Dallas, you know, like we talked about a few days ago, you have the teams between 6 and 11 slots, and so it's a lot of shuffling around. But it's really only between that 6 and 11, those 6 and 11 slots. It's only 3 playoff slots: 6, 7, and 8. The top 8 teams go. So like all these games are very, very important. You know, especially down the stretch. Like I said, most of these teams they have 10. They have 10 games left. So it's probably looking like I gotta check the starting lineup out, but most likely it's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be Isabel Harrison, Ogubawale, Alicia Gray. If Satu is healthy, she'll start. If not, it'll be Thornton, and then of course Mabry she'll come in off the bench. But you know, Dallas they're very, very deep as well too. You know but they're sneaky deep. They're really sneaky deep. That's one of the things that I really like about them. Like they're really sneaky deep. So I just like them in this spot. I mean, at home, and you know, now my main concern is defensively. You know, obviously, and I try to explain to everybody. I don't care how many points you. And I tell, because I coach basketball, so I tell my players I don't care how many points you score. If you cannot defend, you will not win basketball games. Okay, and I stand by that. With capping and sports betting, like I can't. There's nothing that I hate more when I'm watching the game and a team just can't get stops. So like that really irks me. But so I think that they'll be able to. I think that lineup will actually be able to match up with the Sky. It's gonna be tough, because the Sky they're pretty loaded. Obviously they got Candace and they got Kalea. At the forward position. Kalea, she's versatile, so she can play guard too. Vandersloot is out, so I'm trying to see how they're gonna position it because Allie is more of a shooting guard, so I don't know how they're gonna do that. I got to see, maybe are they gonna start Rebecca Gardner or are they gonna slide Copper over to one of the guard positions? Maybe play Azura Stevenson's. I don't know how they're gonna do that. What really worries me is for Chicago. Of course we know what Kalea can do and CP can do, and of course we know Allie can shoot lights out. The person that really worries me is Emma Meesman, because like she's okay. All right. Thanks, Martinez. So he says Gardner's probably gonna start. Yeah. So Emma Meesman, like that man, that was the biggest free agent pickup in the league this year. Like she's very, very good. Like, and so that's the person that really, really worries me. So I think what Dallas is gonna have to do, as crazy as it sounds, I think Dallas is just gonna have to play with a lot of tempo and a lot of pace. And hey, I feel like this, at some point something has to give. So I don't know. Will it be today? We'll see. So let me go ahead and actually give y'all my final play. Let me go ahead and check on the actual. Let me check on the actual number, because it was at plus 167, but I want to make sure before I get off here that it's pretty accurate for y'all. Y'all know how these lines be changing like crazy. Tomorrow, hey, it's going down tomorrow. We got 4 games tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and get up early because the first game is at noon. All right, so it's plus 154. So let me go ahead and throw that in there. All right, so that's my play. Okay, Sky minus 4.5 at the Wings, over under 169. I'm taking the Wings money line plus 154. If you guys have any predictions on this game, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions or advice, you can go ahead and post it. We already went over the injury report, so we know what's going down with that. Okay, so I don't need that. I don't need the injury report. So let's go ahead and look forward. I told y'all I like to look ahead. Let's see what's on the docket tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, hey, like it's going down because we're going to the wire. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how they go. Stuff especially like same thing in the NBA. Like stuff getting tight. We have the Aces at the Sun tomorrow. At noon, we have the Lynx at the Mystics tomorrow at 2. We have the Dream at the Mercury tomorrow. We have the Fever at the Storm tomorrow. All right. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all because like I don't really care. I'm not the kind of person that'd be like, oh, I gotta save it for the next show and all that. I'm telling y'all exactly what I'm thinking. Now the numbers haven't been released yet, so I have to go ahead and this is just like right at the top of my head what I'm thinking. I'm gonna take the Sun to beat the Aces money line at home. I'm taking the Mystics. The Lynx play again. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm taking the Mystics. Of course, I have to see if Elena's playing as well, but I think I feel comfortable taking the Mystics. I'm taking the Mercury over the Dream, and I'm taking the Storm to beat the hell out the Fever. So I'm just telling y'all, like right now, like just in case, like if you don't even get a chance to tune in, you know, I know stuff happens. So this is where I'm leaning, unless, you know, bar any like last minute like injuries or, you know, unless it's an outrageous line. But I'm pretty much looking at all the home teams right now. That's what I'm looking at. If you guys have any comments, I'm finna go ahead and open the mic up. I gotta go ahead and throw this out there. We got a free BG42. She looked like she was in good spirits, so we pray for a safe return for her. All right, so I'm gonna open it up. If you got any questions or suggestions, go ahead, lay it on me, holla at me. While you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna keep making sure that everything is up to date. I know I have another thing for y'all that I'll do too. Since I'm on here, let me go ahead and just read all the lines to y'all. Okay, because you know you might not like the Wings money line, you know. So let me read everything that I'm seeing that's available. All right, the first half is Chicago -2.5 for all you first half bettors. Okay, Chicago -2.5. The over under is 85.5 in the first half. Okay. First quarter, Chicago Sky -1. Money line is 147. The over under for the first quarter is at 43. Second quarter, I'm not gonna go every quarter. To me, after the first quarter, all that stuff changes, so it makes no sense. The team total for the Chicago Sky, the over under is at 86.5. The team total for the Wings, the over under is at 82.5. Okay, so, and then let me see. I don't think I see any props for this one, but I'll open it back up for y'all real quick. But yeah, so we're coming down to the wire, man. And then look, so we have some action. We got the action tomorrow I just talked about. I'm telling you, I'm thinking all home teams. And look, so we don't have anything Monday, right? But check out Tuesday, though. Tuesday, we got the Liberty playing again at 10:30 a.m. This time, they're traveling to Connecticut. Last time, they played at home at 10 a.m. and they were asleep the entire game. So, you know, I'm jumping on the Sun. Automatically, I'm jumping on the Sun. Then at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, they have the Dream at the Aces. I'm all over the Aces. And then at 9:30, they have the Fever at the Sparks. Shit, I don't know about the Sparks, man, because they so iffy. All right. But anyway, so we got like 6 to 7 games that I think we can potentially run the table. You know, we can go like 6-0, 7-0. You know, that I'm always looking ahead, y'all. So I need another. I had at one point in time I went 9-0. You know, I need another one like that. If I can go 6-7-0, because I'm boom 200, boom 400, boom, we doubling up 800, 1600, 30, like boom, yeah, like that. And that's typically our style. Well, that's me and Coach's style of betting from Brothas N Bets. We call it aggressive betting. We don't bullshit around. We not fucking around with no bankroll or none of that shit. Like, we're gonna have our money, we're gonna get in and we trying to kill it and cash out. And like that's how it goes. That's how we do it. And I'm not knocking anybody else for what they do, but you know, that's pretty much how we do it. All right, anything else? Any other questions anybody got? All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick recap. This is my play. Your boy Hova, Wings money line plus 154. I will be back on tomorrow morning. I'm trying to think. Depending on what I'm doing later, I got some stuff I gotta do with my family, but I might try to do a recap, because that's gonna be my new thing. Like, I'm gonna try to get on after the game so we all can chop it up. We can talk about what went right, what went wrong, and you know, just kind of like get all of us just give our analysis on the game and go from there. So I might try to do that this evening, if I have time. But if I can't, ultimately, I definitely will make sure that I shoot a show tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a very, very busy day. Y'all need to make sure that y'all looking ahead too. Definitely got to make sure that you're looking ahead. So anyway, with that being said, hey, if y'all ever need to reach me, Mikey _Hova on Twitter. Same thing, Brothas N Bets. Our YouTube channel, Brothas N Bets, BTZ. Let me see. Let me make sure it's BTZ. It might be BETS. I like to make sure stuff is accurate, y'all. Okay, YouTube channel, Brothas N Bets. Yes. So with a Z. All right, but the easiest way to get in touch with me is Twitter. You can go ahead and DM me, and I'll respond really, really fast. And you can DM me if you have any questions, or if you just have any information that you want to give me. It'd definitely be greatly appreciated. But anyway, hey man, look. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this money for the wings, man. I need y'all to come through, Dallas. I need them wings to fly. Holla at your boy, Mikey Hova. 1.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't